So guys, is this active? It shows me live over here, and it shows we're telling your followers that you have started a live video. EM Pradeep joined, Neha joined, Esshanya. So guys, I'm going to be starting this wonderful live session that I have with Esshanya. Hi Sumit. कैसा है भाई? Hi Jenica, my lovely little sister. How are you, Baba? Esshanya is joining me for the live, and I'm going to be having a cracker of an episode with her. And I think she's here. Yes, she is. Hello, Baba. How are you?
Hi.
I'm
Very good. How are you? Wait, I
sure,
have to just
sure.
adjust
Do
my
it, do it.
camera.
Absolutely
Is it
perfect
fine?
as always, just like you.
I'll just go.
You can hear
Yeah.
me? You can hear me?
Thank you.
What
Yeah,
wonderful.
loud
So
and
I have
clear. Loud
right
and
now
clear.
the real-time audiences around 817, and more people are going to be joining. So before we are friends, but of course I have to introduce you like formally. So hi Esshanya, first of all, thank you so much for joining me on the second episode of Sunny Side Up. As you know, this initiative is basically about talking about the bright and happy sides of life. We don't want to get into controversies and negative stuff. And आप इतनी खुद ही इतनी हसीन हो, इतनी मुस्कुराहट आपकी इतनी प्यारी है, so why not talk about the happy stuff? I think there are some lovely comments as well for you.
Thank
So before we get into the comment section, मुझे एक चीज बताओ, when the time when you started, performing arts, acting bolo as a career, acting was primarily the thing. Like there used to be theater, mediums भी उतने ज्यादा नहीं थे because there was primarily films and TV. Right now you have different mediums as well. And there's this boon called digital creator. ये जो word है, this is basically inspiring for so many people because जिनके पास शायद पहले medium नहीं था, कोई TV या films का, now they can be a creator in their own right just with the use of the mobile phone. You are an inspiring creator yourself. You have 1.5 million plus followers in social media. Very soon, I'm confident you're hitting 2 million plus as
you.
well. ये जो journey रहा है in terms of balancing all aspects of performing arts, be it acting or be it your digital creation as well. Because ये full time task है. लोग समझते हैं कि ये बहुत आसान है, but ऐसा नहीं होता. It's a full time task. How do you allocate your time accordingly in terms of all the different things that you do? सबसे पहले मुझे ये बताओ.
First of all, thank you so much for having me on your second episode of Sunny Side Up. And of course, I would love to spread some more happiness, some more love through your episode. And yeah, as you said, that the platform is very easily available for the new people to become actor, creator, model, or whatever, because it's easy to connect. But in my life, I really appreciate the role of social media, because whatever I'm today, wherever I'm today, it's because of social media. uh, I remember, like, I was always into painting and dancing, nothing more. But because of putting some pictures on Facebook and getting in nazar of some casting directors and all, और वहां से उन्होंने मुझे ढूंढा and they approached me. That's how it started, right? That's how I started into acting and modeling. And now also, because of social media, I'm doing many brands. I'm like a face of many brands and influencing for many brands. So I really think that social media is playing a very big role in each and everyone's life, even if they are not actors, they are not model, or they are not creator. Don't you think it's such a good platform to connect with people, to divert your mind, be it for any age group? मतलब मुझे पता है, मेरी मम्मी यूज करती है, मेरे मामा यूज करते हैं, मेरे जीजू यूज करते हैं, लोगों की दादी नानी, दे आर एक्टिव ऑन सोशल मीडिया. और लॉकडाउन से मैंने देखा है कि कितने लोगों ने अपनी दादी और नानी के साथ या दादा, इन लोगों के साथ भी रील्स बनाया है. So it's not just to become famous, but it is spending time together, creating something for people, is what, like, I really appreciate about social media and people
Yeah.
being connected
Before
to
I
it.
go to the second question, I think I have to address one thing. यहाँ पे कुछ मुझे comments दिख रहे हैं which are not in a very happy and positive light. एक चीज समझ लो, जितना भी हेट तुम मुझे दो, मुझे बोलो या फिर ईशान्या को बोलो, हम दोनों में से किसी को फर्क नहीं पड़ता. ये जो I think 300 odd people are listening, please get it straight in your head. तुम चाहे गाली दे दो या कुछ भी बोल दो, हम लोग को फर्क नहीं पड़ता. दैट्स व्हाई वी आर डूइंग आवर जॉब दैट वी आर डूइंग. एंड तुम लोग अभी यहाँ पे कीबोर्ड वॉरियर्स बन के अभी यहाँ पे बैठे हुए. सो कंटिन्यू डूइंग वट एवर यू डूइंग. इन केस यू आर थिंकिंग दैट whatever negative comments that you're posting about her or me is going to affect, please get it straight in your mind that it's not. And आप लोग जो genuine ईशानिया के सच्चे वाले fans हो, please help us in countering that right now as we go ahead with the live session. Thank you so much. इसके पहले मुझे एक चीज पूछना था. You mentioned about the fact कि you're balancing all aspects of performing arts as well. As a girl, especially with people, someone who's like not having many industry connections, वो बहुत मुश्किल होता है. Now I've met your mother as well. You have a very supportive sister as well.
Right.
Whenever you start, I think the role of your family is of utmost importance, because that is like the first place from where you get that confidence and support. कि हाँ मैं जाके आगे कुछ कर सकती हूँ. That is the place where you take in your confidence.
Right.
Portion. When you told them initially कि listen, I don't want to get a mainstream career for myself. मुझे कुछ और करना है because I feel I'm good at that. What was their reaction at that point of time? Did they have apprehensions or were they fully supportive? क्या है वो कहानी?
Actually, it's kind of other way round story. It was not me convincing them that I want to do something different. It was them convincing that I deserve to do something different. I always wanted to become a writer or maybe painter, nothing else, nothing even in slightest of my mind that I thought that I'll be someone who will be facing camera every day, doing hair, makeup or everything. But I was always approached for many films right from childhood. मतलब मुझे याद है मम्मा अभी भी बोलती है कि जब मैं 5 साल की थी तभी भी कोई फिल्म्स के ऑफर आते थे. I was approached for अंजलि character for कुछ कुछ होता है, then Chak De India, some character and all. And always my mom said no because she thought that prioritizing studies is very important at that point of time. And later when I completed my studies and I was still getting approached for modeling or acting, my mom thought that maybe this is your destiny, please go and try. If you don't like it, we always have something else to do, but at least give a try. And I chose that one opportunity and it turned out to be very good for me.
ये जो मैंने बोला अभी कुछ देर पहले कि ये social media जो है, when you are rising over there, there's always two sides to it. One is the side that we are talking about today, the bright and happy side, people who encourage you and motivate you with the kind of words that they say. There's the other side of it as well, which is like, people who are trolling you for what you were doing, या फिर कुछ गंदे comments बोलते वगैरह. As an individual who's in the entertainment industry, it's very important that you are thick-skinned so that you can filter out the negative part, whereas you prioritize the good part. But sometimes क्या होता है कि you as an individual can do that, but family के लिए थोड़ा शायद अलग हो जाता है situation. So like even when it comes to me, like if I'm being said something wrong, my mother feels bad. I might not feel bad about it, but my mother. So in your case as well, when somebody tries to troll you or pull you down in some way or the other, does your sister, does your mother, do they get affected? Do they tell you anything कि यार ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, वैसा क्यों हो रहा है?
Of course affected तो होते हैं. आप मुझे एक बात बताओ, अगर आप रास्ते में कहीं जा रहे हो और कोई आपको जानता भी नहीं और शायद जानते 1 या 2 बार मिले और आपके मॉम या सिस्टर के सामने आपको कुछ भी बोल दिया, which is actually not truth, उन्हें बुरा लगेगा ना. They will try to defend, they will try to protect their child, their like I'm family, of course they will try to protect me in every single way, even on social media. बट अब शायद इतने टाइम में ना आदत हो जाती है और एक चीज हम सब समझ गए हैं कि सोशल मीडिया is not only place where people express only love, gratitude, or maybe they admire others. There are people who are just here to spread hate, और maybe उनकी खुद की personal life में इतनी ज्यादा complications है कि उनके पास कोई platform ही नहीं है अपना anger ये करने के लिए, burst out करने के लिए, and they choose to use this media, which is actually very wrong, because आप एक गलत चीज इधर बोलते हो जो हजारों लोग देख रहे हैं, and either you are encouraging other people to do same, or you are just putting yourself out as a bad person, and why you want to do that? मेरा हमेशा से ये मानना है कि अगर आप किसी को पसंद नहीं करते हो या आपको उनकी कुछ चीजें अच्छी नहीं लगती, don't say anything. Just ignore it, or maybe just like you don't need to spread hate at all. Like हम कितनी सारी बॉलीवुड फिल्म्स देखने जाते हैं. I'll give an example
Yeah.
because I'm from the same industry. हमें नहीं पसंद आती फिल्म, क्या हम डायरेक्टली जस्ट एन एग्जांपल, क्या आप डायरेक्टली कियारा एडवाणी को डीएम करोगे यार क्या गंदा काम किया है, या कार्तिक आर्यन को डीएम करोगे, या उनके इसमें कमेंट्स लिखोगे? अगर आप ये करते भी हो, विच इज वेरी रॉन्ग, बिकॉज every single person give their 110% best in everything. Sometimes it doesn't turn out good, and इसका ये मतलब नहीं कि आप सामने बैठ के आप मुझे जज कर सकते हो कि हाँ ये लड़की ऐसी है, इसने यही किया होगा. You don't know what I do, how I live with my family, and what I face every day. I'm happy. I'm
Trust me.
blessed that I have a good family, और मुझे किसी को भी जस्टिफिकेशन देने की जरूरत नहीं है, ना मेरी फैमिली को किसी को जस्टिफिकेशन देने की जरूरत है. वी आर हैप्पी, वी आर ब्लेस्ड, गॉड इज विद अस.
I have to ask you this. First of all, I think बहुत यहाँ पे लोग हैं who are countering the negative stuff and are saying good stuff about Esshanya. They're showing their love. So we both are very thankful because you're making our live session really, really special. So आप लोगों को बहुत बहुत thank you. और एक चीज जो मैंने यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन में थोड़ा बहुत पॉइंट देखा वो ये है कि people are being very curious about your relationship status, love life. मुझे ज्यादा उस चीज में नहीं जानना, that is your personal life. But मुझे एक चीज बताइए, like हर एक इंसान, हर एक लड़की का एक ख्वाब होता है, फिर whoever कि this is going to be my dream person. So अगर मैं आपको पूछूं कि in your dream person, the kind of qualities that you expect in your partner, तो वो क्या qualities होंगे? And if given a chance, because I'm sure there are so many fans who kind of dream to date you as well. So if any chance कभी ऐसा किसी फैन का बनता है कि they can date you या something, ऐसा कोई लकी हो सकता है?
I'll answer the first question first. What are qualities I look in guy, right? So I really get impressed with the person's character, like their behavior towards others, and their mannerism, their table manners, their the way. I'm not someone who's like कार का दरवाजा open कर दिया तो I'll be like wow.
Yeah.
No, I'm not like that. You don't need to do all that thing to woo a girl. You just need to woo her with every single small things on a daily this thing. So if someone can make me smile, someone can make me laugh, someone who can spend good amount of time and impress me with not money, but impress me with their behavior, their characteristics. So I really look forward that in guys. And if given a chance, if I would ever date a fan, why not? If I believe after your family, after your close friends and family, fans are someone who genuinely pour their heart out for me, or maybe for their other people they admire. So if I date any fan, I know that it's not just because of the beauty or because of the fame. It's because they genuinely love me on a daily basis, whatever I do, or the way I am, the way I make others feel. So I think it will be a nice experience. If we connect, then why not?
Which is very common in terms of the viewing process that you said. लड़के जो होते, at times I've observed, they tend to maybe go in a little flirtatious side in terms of pickup lines and all. I'm sure आपका DM भरा होगा. When I meet you the next time, I'm going to tell you कि भाई मुझे अपना DM दिखाओ. I'm going to pick up the funniest pickup lines from there. But as of now, I'm sure आपको daily बहुत सारे messages मिलते होंगे from fans. And ये जो अभी आपने बोला कि you don't mind dating a fan if something like that happens. 645 को आपने कहा, 645 के बाद से अब हिसाब लगाना कि कितने extra DMs आए उस नोट में. I'm going to ask you that tonight. But before that, मुझे बताओ कि that one proposal or that one maybe flirty pickup line in recent times that maybe someone sent you on your DM, which you might not have replied to, obviously, but जो आपको देख के बहुत मजा है, आपने you genuinely laughed your heart out कि अरे बाप रे बाप, people can actually go till this extent in terms of trying to woo me.
Actually, to be honest, I've come across many DMs, and not just by fans, but a lot of people I know through them through work, but I don't know them personally. And there are a lot of people who put like, very funny pickup lines. But then there are very intelligent people also putting words in a very nice way that
Yeah.
which you cannot ignore. So once I had come across this pickup line, it was like, there's something wrong with your face. And I had to respond,
Yeah.
right? If
Yeah.
someone writes like this, I had to respond. I was like, what's wrong? So it's like, your smile is too pretty to be just on face. It has to be on every billboard and like, in every museum. So I was like, I just started laughing and I
बंदे
started
ने मेहनत
blushing.
किया
That's
है
it.
भाई, उसका रिप्लाई बनता था. You have done a good job in that. Yeah. If I talk about
Right.
career, you've been an actress in the South industry as well. Right now, you're focused entirely. And another thing which really, really impresses your audience, I feel, is your dance. Bo, I think, has been an integral part of your life. And even in your identity, you use this word, actor, influencer, dancer. But, in terms of your social media content, अगर मैं पूछूं, उतने डांस वीडियोस ऑफ लेट आई हैव नॉट सीन, बट ये एक काफी रिक्वेस्ट आया है फ्रॉम अ लॉट ऑफ फैंस. मुझे भी एक दो जन ने पूछा था यहाँ पे, लाइक सम फैन पेजेस एंड ऑल, व्हेन दे डीएम मी, दे आस्क्ड मी टू आस्क यू कि वो जो डांस वीडियोस है आपके व्हिच यू आर सो गुड एट, व्हाई डोंट यू पोस्ट देम सो ऑफन? तो उसका क्या राज है?
एक्चुअली आई बी ऑनेस्ट, मैं पहले बहुत ज्यादा इंजॉय करती थी डांस करने में. आई हैव नेवर बीन अ वेरी गुड डांसर. लाइक आई वाज इन शामक दावर इंस्टीट्यूट एंड ऑल, बट so I used to always, I still enjoy dancing. Like if
Yeah.
you see me in club and if there's a Bollywood music, especially 90s music, I swear I can tell you that I know each and every step of every song and I dance, I enjoy. It doesn't matter to me कि मेरे आसपास जो लोग हैं मैं उन्हें जानती हूँ नहीं जानती हूँ. I just dance my heart out. But especially when if I have to create a dance cover or if I have to create a dance reel on certain song, I know that day to day life, I face so much of trolling on everything, like on my weight, on my face, on my makeup. If makeup is too much, if makeup is too less, that I face too much of trolling on dancing also. And especially last year, after I broke my ankle and I got 4 fractures in my ankle, it's been very difficult to dance since. Like I really try hard, but like the dancing doesn't look that good on my body currently. And second thing, because I put on little weight during my bed rest for the leg fracture, I don't feel confident enough to dance in certain outfits. So I know there are a lot of fans who have been requesting since a year now,
Yeah.
especially Barish ka season, they wanted Tip Tip Barsa dance cover. And let me tell you, I'm a big fan of Katrina and the way she
Yeah.
has danced in that song. I want to recreate it, but only when my leg is proper and I can dance well and once my body get in shape.
No, very
So
soon, very soon, very
maybe
soon.
little
Touch wood,
more
very soon.
waiting.
But this thing that you mentioned, I was coming to that anyway. Accident is something that nobody really wants. कोई चाहता नहीं है कि हो, but that is why it's an accident. You don't really plan that, but it happens. And सबसे ज़्यादा मुश्किल चीज होता है वो फेज से निकल के, to come and believe in yourself कि नहीं यार चलो ठीक है कोई बात नहीं. What's gone, it's gone. Let me focus on what I can do next. What was the most challenging phase for you as an artist when you had that ankle accident, and जिसकी वजह से आपका शायद I think regular flow of work में भी थोड़ा बहुत impact हुआ रहेगा? How was it dealing with the overall workflow in terms of simultaneously maintaining work relations? Because काफी time क्या होता है कि if due to certain personal reasons we tend to not do or indulge in something, लोग बुरा मान जाते हैं, right? हमारे field में, which you are very well aware of. So how did you simultaneously ensure your
Right,
work relations don't
right.
get hampered, and at the same time you recover and ensure that you yourself as an individual be fine?
Actually, in my case, things in last 4 years, things have been very like a roller coaster. I had one accident right before lockdown in 2019 in the month of October, where I actually while shooting I fell and I broke my chin and dislocated my jaw. At that time, I had surgery, I got stitches, I was on bed rest for more than like 1.5 months or 2 months. And by the time I was just ready to get back into acting, I had signed a
Hmm.
couple of Hindi films and South films at that time, and I was just ready to start again. First lockdown happened. First lockdown was still fine because like family time and like friends, Ludo khela and pura time like that
Hmm.
group call and everything. But by the time second lockdown came, it actually ruined everyone's patience. It was feeling so suffocated कि घर पे पूरा time बैठना and doing
Hmm.
nothing, no work at all. And at that time, I was not even active much on Instagram, no influencing, nothing. So I basically had no work. I was just doing my paintings. I was spending time with my family, playing Ludo, watching all the Korean dramas possible I could. Then again, I wanted to start, but after second lockdown, I broke my ankle and I was on bed rest again. And then I put on some weight and I could not resume back to my work. Now, mentally, I'm ready to get back into acting. Physically, I'm still trying to get back in my shape so I can resume. I get calls for meetings. I get calls for to come on board for serials, for
Hmm.
OTT platform, for movies and all. But somewhere down in my mind, I feel that I'm not ready. So that confidence doesn't come to even go for meetings. And sometimes people feel bad that I'm showing attitude or I'm thinking too much and I'm thinking over and all. Sometimes I feel that they are right because I have to just step out and start
Yes.
meeting people for work, then only things will proceed. But sometimes I feel that nobody has
Yes,
been in
absolutely.
my shoes. Two accidents, two lockdowns, it has taken such a big toll on my life, and nobody knows what is my mental space right now. And I'll take time. I'm blessed that family's around, and I'm
Hmm.
I'm working towards it. So
Hmm.
yeah, like I think hopefully soon I'll start back.
Performing arts के अलग अलग हिस्से होते हैं, like there's acting of course, digital creation is there, there's dance and everything, but अगर कोई ऐसा aspect के area हो जो शायद अभी तक आपने ज्यादा explore नहीं किया, but you're very fascinated by that art form and you really want to give it a go ahead and try, ऐसा कुछ है?
Uh, when it comes to arts, I've tried like painting, sketches,
Yeah.
everything. I've tried dancing. I'm never going to try singing because I know I don't have
यहाँ
voice
पे
for
voice की
that.
तारीफ कर रहे हो, हाँ यहाँ
Uh,
पे by the way I saw comments
and
over there, people are praising your voice.
yeah, lot of people like this husky
Yeah.
tone of my voice, and my mom also loves it, and my boyfriends also
देखो
loved
सबने
it.
सबने देखो अच्छे से सुनो, एक्स कहाँ है ना अभी, ये
but
ज्यादा इस पे स्पेकुलेशन मत बनाओ.
but it's not good for singing though. But the one art form which I've never tried is
Hmm.
doing theater. I want to do theater. I've never done theater. I've never done any play,
Hmm.
never done any shows. But I have tried working in a different language. I've tried working in Kannada, Tamil, and Telugu. It's been amazing, and I would somewhere in my life
Yeah.
or in some fantasy, I would love to
Yeah.
work with a
Yeah.
Korean actor also
Yeah.
in Korean language. But yeah, currently theater
Okay,
is
I
something I want to
have
try.
some fan interactions as well. यहाँ पे some good questions are coming to me as well. There's Rishi Noel Siva. He's asked a movie that you can watch repeatedly and not get bored. ऐसा कुछ movie है?
Uh, I think अगर अंदाज अपना अपना is something which is iconic. I can
Yeah.
watch n number of times. और अभी अगर लेटेस्ट इन couple of few years के पहले की फिल्म की बात करें तो I I love
Oh yes,
ये
all time
जवानी है
high.
दीवानी, like Ranbir Kapoor and Deepika. It's about friendship, it's about love, it's about
Yeah.
traveling. So
Hmm.
something which like is
There's
I
someone
love
who
it.
asked me, I
So
missed
yeah.
out the name, I'm sorry, but there was someone who asked you to say something about your sister, Bhavika Maheshwari. So, what does she mean? Is she there around? Can she make like a cameo appearance? Hi, Bhavika. Is she there?
Bhavika, you're sitting right here for
Abhi,
like
abhi जाएगी.
last 20
No, once she
minutes and
comes, she
she
can always
just
make a special
moved
cameo appearance.
in
But
the room.
as of now, you can start speaking about her. Like, what does she mean to you as a soul sister?
Yeah. So, guys, let me tell you, she's my elder sister, but she looks way younger than her age also, and everyone consider her my younger sister. And but sometimes I
She
am
said
more
hi over here,
protective
Bhavika.
towards her rather
She's
than
saying hi over there.
yeah. So she's not going to come in front of camera, but yeah, behind the camera, always there. But I love my sister because we just don't share a bond of sisters. We share a bond of friends more than sister. And I think I've never had a
Hmm.
female best friend. I never had. I used to think that I had one for a very long time, but later on I got to realize that, like, that jealousy thing and that sarcasm and making weird expressions and all. And I feel that there is this relation, like sister can never be jealous of you. She will always, like, she's right here.
Ah,
Come.
no, Bhavika, come on. Your fans want to see you as well. Even I want to see you. I've not met you for the last 1 year or so. How are you?
Left side.
How are you,
Left
Baba?
side, I said.
I think I see you again.
Hi,
I'll see you again during
I'm good. How
Ganpati
are you?
itself, I believe. Ganpati Bappa Moria.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Again, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
So Saturday, Sunday, she has off. So she's always around me. I'm around her, bouncing here and there. Bhavika, ye
yeah.
karwa de, wo karwa de. So from morning till evening, I was shooting for some two different brands for Instagram, and she was there to
Yeah.
help me throughout. So the videographer thought that she's my manager. I was like, नहीं नहीं manager नहीं
Okay.
ये मेरी बहन है, but yeah,
Hmm.
she's no less than manager, or she's
You know,
always
there
there
was
to
someone
help
who
me.
asked right now, again, I know it went up like in seconds. There was somebody who asked me in all the years, of course, like till 2023, which has been the most prolific year for you professionally and personally as well?
Um, Actually, I think 2020. One second, I'll just
Yeah.
Yeah.
take the.
What's that? I think 2023 is one of the
Hmm.
good
Hmm.
year which I'm seeing in past 5 years, I can say, because I'm very blessed that I'm working with a lot of different
Yeah.
brands for social media, and I'm getting that name, that fame, good money, everything. And in terms of like knowing people like you, and I'm so blessed that I know you. I know so many other people who I meet through screenings or meetings and all. And after like
Hmm.
lockdowns and all this accidents and all, this is the year that I've started stepping out again, and like, I'm doing little bit of
Hmm.
socializing. So I feel every time you come across to some
Hmm.
different person, and their thinking, their thought process, it
Absolutely.
teaches you something. So yeah, 2023 is
Hmm.
going
That's right.
good so far. Hopefully it goes
Yeah.
much better. And इससे पहले the most fun year I had was 2018
Hmm.
or 19. Yeah. I was working constantly, I was traveling constantly. I made a lot of friends, I partied, I just had
Yeah.
a amazing
क्या
time.
बात है ये कमेंट मुझे अच्छा लगा her voice is like drug it's like a song so sweet fantastic wonderful wonderful you know if I have to ask you
Thank
there was
you.
this
Thank you
one
so
comment which
much.
was asking about your skincare routine as well of course you can't really talk about it to a great extent on a daily basis but अगर यहाँ पे to your fans to all your female followers who look up to you कुछ अगर थोड़ा सा स्किन मेंटेन करने का टोटका अगर कुछ बता दो उनको जो कि वो लोग रेगुलर बेसिस में फॉलो कर सकते हैं वो क्या होगा
I would say even I didn't had a great skin at one time. मैंने बहुत suffer किया है acnes and breakouts and constantly getting some
Hmm.
kind of rashes or allergy. But what I have realized now that water is very, very, very essential because 70% of our
Hmm.
body is made of water. So जब आप बहुत ज्यादा पानी नहीं देते हो अपने body को, your brain starts like feel shrink, and that's how
Yes.
you start getting headache, and then you get acidity, then you end up taking some kind of medicine or just like not keeping well with your routine, then everything shows on your face, on your skin. So पानी जितना हो सके उतना आप minimum 4 to 5 liters of water in a day, which is very important. उसके सिवा 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So now I have become a person. I really don't care who calls me after
Yeah.
10 p.m. in the night for what party it is. If I really want to go, I might sleep in the afternoon, come back and sleep for 7 8 hours and wake up late. But I try to avoid and I try to take my 7 to 8 hours sleep every single day to wake up fresh, look like fresh and all. बाकी तो खाने पीने में you should always avoid dairy products. बाकी तो
Yeah.
थोड़ा basic
Yeah.
workout
You know,
is
there was
very
someone, the
important.
last fan question is an interesting one. There one actress over the years whose work you have really looked up to and you feel inspired उनका काम देख के. ऐसी कोई है?
Actually, I would say Alia Bhatt. Like I've always been
See.
fan of Madhuri ma'am. Like when it comes to dancing, expression, acting, everything, I have always loved about Madhuri. I think the way I smile
Infectious.
is the reason that I have seen, I've grown up seeing her in movies and the way she smiles and all. But like it has always been Madhuri ma'am. But now it's Alia Bhatt because I've seen her growing from student of the year to highway to be it Urta Punjab or Gangubai. Like just see her performance. Even a film like
Yes.
Dear Zindagi, I have never seen her acting in the films. I've never seen her acting. I've always seen her being the character. Like she is so good in her acting that it doesn't look that she's acting. So that's what
Fantastic.
inspires
And
me.
last question, I've saved the bomb for the last. यहाँ पे बहुत लोगों ने पूछा, कम से कम 6 से 7 लोग, कि ये मेरा पर्सनल सवाल नहीं, I'm just putting it through because they have asked. ये कि what is your take on marriage? How do you believe in that institution? आप शादी कब कर रहे हो? ये लोग पूछ रहे हैं. आप बता दो अपने हिसाब से जितना आपको बताना है.
So beach mein I was doing this Q&A on Instagram story and a lot of people were
Yeah.
asking me marriage question. तो मैंने ऐसे ही डाल दिया कि जैसे कोई अच्छा लड़का दिख जाए मैं कर लूंगी, अगर आपकी नजर में
Yeah.
कोई हो तो मेल कर देना. I swear I got so many calls from my manager that what have you done on Instagram? I'm getting so many mails of रिश्ता and all. तो मैं अपने मैनेजर को बोल रही हूँ कोई ढंग का दिखे तो बताना.
How sweet. Yeah.
So I'll be very honest that I've always been excited for marriage. Like बचपन से ही like I'm not geet of जब भी met, but हाँ I swear बचपन से I've always been excited. मुझे शादी करनी है, कपड़े ऐसे पहनने, मेहंदी ऐसे लगानी है, ये साल में शादी होगी, इसके 2-3 साल के गैप में बच्चे चाहिए और बच्चे भी 2 चाहिए या 3 चाहिए या 2 बच्चे चाहिए, 1 कुत्ता चाहिए. I've always been that girl. But yeah, because of working and traveling and shooting constantly, I'm not hurrying into marriage because I want
Correct.
to meet right person, someone with whom I vibe. For me, vibing with a person matters a lot. Like enjoying that music while driving, watching film and laughing, discussing about it, and
Yeah.
flirting and that keeping that spark alive always. So if I meet a right person who actually woos me with his characteristics and with that behavior that which attracts me, I would be down to marriage. I'll be the one who will
Wow,
propose him.
how
I was
sweet.
like,
I
please
hope
marry
you get that
me.
Mr. Right very soon. And आपका जब शादी होगा मैं एकदम नाचूंगा ऐसे. I'm going to set the dance floor on fire just like I always intend to do whenever there's a dance floor. But thank you so much, Esshanya. This was a very special initiative from my end which I had taken. This was only the second episode, and being a friend,
Thank you.
you've been very
Thank you for
supportive in
that.
terms of agreeing to do this in the very first place. I did not have to say much to you. So that speaks a lot about the kind of vibe that our friendship has, and I'm sure it's going to only get better over time. जल्दी से आप जब भी शादी करो, मैं बहुत ज्यादा नाचने वाला हूँ,
Definitely.
घूमने वाला हूँ. And जितने भी लोग यहाँ पे हैं who have already shown a lot of love to her, please continue showing that to her. She's a great girl and she deserves all the love. मेहनत करती है, आगे जाकर भी और मेहनत करेगी, and she'll actually complete all her ambitions. So जितने लोगों ने यहाँ पे ये लाइव में सपोर्ट किया, lots of love to you all. And जितने लोगों ने पसंद नहीं किया या फिर गाली दिया, उनके लिए भी बहुत सारे. Continue doing what you are doing. We will continue doing what we are doing.
Hope I really hope they get better soon. They recover from whatever trauma they are facing and just
Absolutely.
keep
Thank
spreading
you so
love.
much, Baba. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Take care of yourself, and I wish good wishes
Same
to
here,
Auntie,
likewise.
Bhavika,
Thank
everyone.
you.
I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you so much, Baba. Bye. Yes,
Ganpati
yes, I'm
is
coming.
right around the
Thank
corner.
you, Baba. Bye. Take care. Take care.
Yes. Bye
Pleasure.
bye. Thank you. Thank you so
Bye.
much for
Bye.
having me. Take care. Bye.